Last week, we brought you the story of how texting while driving led to a crash that killed a Bridgeport teenager. Now, we found out what some people are doing to stop texting and driving and even trying to make it illegal. Nicole Porter has more about it. Nicole.
Studies say nearly 16,000 people died in a 5-year span from texting and driving. But people here say just one local teen death in 1 year is one too many, and they're working to stop it. Prevention Resource Officer Jamie Hamrick says it's her job to keep students at Bridgeport High School safe. And that's why she conducts random checkpoints as the kids leave school.
When they're leaving here at school, we would like to make sure that they're as safe as can be, and part of that is following the guidelines to make sure they have the right number of passengers, or they're not using their cell phone.
Officer Hamrick started these checkpoints after Bridgeport student Talon Stedman died last year. But she's not the only person around trying to stop texting and driving. Clarksburg's Mayor's Youth Council teamed up with Delegate Miley for two things. One was a program called Teens Against Distracted Driving.
What that program consists of is having pledge cards passed out to teens to get them to commit and pledge to not text while driving. And in exchange, they get an orange wristband like we have here, which is a public acknowledgement of their commitment to not text while driving.
Signing a note promising not to text and drive wasn't enough for the students of the Mayor's Youth Council. Therefore, last year, they tried to work with Delegate Miley to make it a law that no one in West Virginia can text and drive. The bill died in the state Senate, but Clarksburg Mayor Margaret Bailey says there's hope it will pass this year.
This year, there's renewed vigor, and the Clarksburg Mayor's Youth Council will again be a very loud sponsor of the texting and driving bill.
If we can help save even just a few lives, that will be efforts well spent.
Delegate Miley says some object the passing of this bill because kids won't listen. But he says that even if it stops a handful of people, it's keeping the roads safer. For 5 News, I'm Nicole Porter.